We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up GBP AUD. We are on the 12-month time frame. Price action, last candle to the right hand side is a bullish green candle coming from the second, third, fourth, fifth, the last candle, and a few other candles for that consolidation. Primarily looking for it to break out the 6th, 7th, 8th, the 9th candle in the market to that high or to that low. We can see that price action hanging out in the middle of that candle. Current price is sitting at 1.88333. So if price pushes up further, we are looking for price to head up to the green and red of the 9th candle in the market, which would be near the areas of 2.01419. Price action drops down. It can tag the low of that area. Just grab the lowest low of that area, which would be near the numbers of 1.70526. And all we have to do now is add the midpoint right in the middle. So that would be like right on the second last candle body. And that will be near the numbers of 1.85742. Let's also add another midpoint of second level highs within that area right above price. So if price push up, it'll head to the next number of 1.93580. And if price break through that SR line near the numbers of 85742, it'll head down to the numbers of 1.78825. So now we have a low, second level lows, midpoint, second level highs, highest high of that area. So if price action pushes up, we can see it can head up to the following SR line. But just looking in that area to see what pattern being formed. So we can see starting off on the left hand side, we had a pattern that received a double bottom. So we have a first, second, third, fourth. That double bottom made that happen to that push up to the high. Then after that, the market lost momentum at the high, came all the way back down with a few retests back down to that low, to that previous side. So it's back at, it was near back at the solid grounds of where the market began at. And if price action performing a pattern here, what pattern is formed? So this could be read as a few things. When that market came back down, this can be read as a first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg retest with the second last candle. Market pushes out with the price action. If it creates that momentum, maybe the following candle, and I'll just create a triple bottom or a double bottom and retest of that area. Or you can read it as the market spiked down to that low, pushed up, came back to midpoint to retest that previous low. So it will be identified as a single bottom, and we have a double retest, and the market could push out of that single bottom and double retest. Or we can receive consolidation. So the market can still consolidate within that 9th to last candle in the market. So that market could bounce up and down until that pattern's form and push up to the upside or downside. Now, if this market pushes down, what pattern is coming from? So we're going to look at the high. We have a high red and green, multiple high red and greens, but grabbing that highest red and green. Few patterns in that area, so we can identify it as first, second, third, fourth, a double retest, market push down. So this is a double top and a retest, or a triple top or head and shoulders pattern. Market pushed down to the back to previous areas of overall lower structure, came back to retest that triple top or head and shoulders pattern, came back to the previous side, and then identified as, when it came back to retest, identified as the first leg, second leg, third leg with the fourth last candle retest. I should say first, second, third, fourth retest. Let's read that one more time. So we have that first, second, third, fourth, retest, one, retest. And we're going to see if it's going to push down. And if so, market's coming from overall 4 pushes to that top area, which you can identify as a quadruple top or a double top and a double I should say a single top and a triple retest. Headed down to the 6-month time frame. So price action 6-month time frame reading as a bullish green candle with a spike down to a low with the price action candle wick and the second last candle wick as well, which was a doji cross. So that market could be respecting as support to push that market up as we currently seeing. Price action did engulf the previous third last candle of the market. Now we're looking to see if it's going to take over the previous side. Also, price action did break through the SR line. So as we walking down the time frame, we're going to see if it's going to identify as a break or retest and for that market to push up further. Headed down to 3-month time frame. So price action on the 3-month time frame is reading as a bullish green candle, more like a doji style candle. So it's weak in its own way, but still can have momentum to push up, or it may have to take the following candle to push that market up. But so far we can see that market did what? It is a break and retest in there. If we think about putting that little midpoint right here, ask the market where it's coming from, you can see it came down from that first, second, third, fourth. So that's the break of the second last candle. Market came back to retest with price action, had momentum to still push up and break out. So it's a break and retest in that area. So we're going to see what's happening as we walk down the time frame. Working our way down to the monthly time frame. So price action monthly time frame, same candle, bullish green candle. Looks like same style of a doji, so it could be a little weak, as in it could be identified as a retest, spike down to a low, long wick down to that bottom. So it's still reading that market came back to retest. So once again, let's read the structure. It changed from a double bottom to a triple bottom, as we can see, or head and shoulders pattern. So we have that overall left shoulder, we have that head, we have a right shoulder, market push, retest with the price action, had momentum to push through. So price action currently coming from a head and shoulders pattern or a triple bottom. Walking down to the weekly time frame. So price action on the weekly time frame is reading as a bullish green candle. Now this is a spike up to the high. Market lost a lot of momentum. So what this is reading as, it could be tagging the midpoint of those SR lines. So if we put a zone within that area, a little bit above, a little bit below, market just can be identified as tagging that area. So we want to see if it's going to break through. So if you look at where price is coming from, just from that low area, overall first, second, third, fourth, retest, one push, retest, second push with the break. So we're going to see if it's going to retest and go for a third push, unless it follows up with the bullish green candle, start pushing out. But we can see that price action candle did lose a lot of momentum to that top of that candle, which left a little bit of a wick. So which you can identify as a reversal, or the market could be consolidating. And we can see that on the daily time frame, price action is a bearish red candle within the second to last candle of the market. So we're looking for a breakout. So we are in that consolidation currently. So as we walk down the time frame, we get to see clearly what's going on. So on the 4-hour time frame, previous day, market spiked a high, came back to retest, pushed up a little bit, and now we have a breakthrough of that pattern. So it created an M pattern. We don't know how far that market is going to drop. So far we're going to take it as it's going to retest the midpoint. Unless it breaks through it, then it'll head down to the bottom of that zone. And if so, it'll head back down to previous numbers of 1.86863, unless it creates the respect off the level from that price action leg near the numbers of 1.88167. Headed down to the 3, headed down to the 2, headed down to the 1. So right now it's reading as a double top, or I should say triple top, 1, 2, 3, triple top retest. We're going to see if it's going to drop down with the bearish red candle. That means it has to engulf the second last candle, third to last candle. GBP,